And welcome back to Everyday Vibes with the Sunderkids. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Brittany.
We are the Sunderkids just vibing. And right now, boom,
Vibing.
the freaking rainbow just got 10 times better, but
Boom!
there's a single cloud covering it's going in behind a cloud, which I find is interesting. And then
The
it's going
rainbow's
all
going
the
behind the
way.
cloud.
Yeah. There's a
So the
cloud.
cloud is in front of the rainbow.
Yeah.
I'm just getting a mental picture because I
Yeah,
cannot
it
see.
is. It is. And then
Okay.
and then it's
Okay.
just a little bit over on this east window. But
Okay.
fantastic. That's good omen.
Fantastic.
That's
Hey,
good
love
omen.
a good rainbow. And two rainbows, not a double rainbow, but two
Just
rainbows.
2. Yeah.
Just two. Yeah.
Bing,
I
boom, boom.
haven't seen a rainbow in a hot minute. I will say we were just talking about, I was just at drinks, and we were talking about how as much as you get the mountains and you get like
Mhm.
beauty views, we do
Yeah.
get the sunrise and sunset. Pretty
Yeah.
freaking gorgeous and
Yeah.
like
Those
pure.
massive sunsets with those
Pure.
massive clouds that are just so many
Oh.
different colors, and it
But
just
even
interplays.
too, like,
It's
the sunset with
your
zero
twilights are
clouds.
longer.
Yeah, yes.
That's what it
The
is. The
length of
twilights are longer.
time of that is because you can see for goddamn ever.
Oh my gosh,
And
yeah.
then this morning, okay, so I
Oh.
worked at 7 a.m., right? So, like, I'm up at the ass crack of dawn, and then it starts to get as I'm walking into work, it's starting to get like a pink on the horizon, and I
Mm.
see it rise behind the store,
There
and I'm
you
like, "Oh my
go.
god." And then but last night coming home from St. Louis, no,
Yeah.
not coming home, going to the
Going
loo.
to St. Louis.
Yeah, cut to the loo. Um, but we were driving there at 5:45. So it's getting dark. But
Okay.
like you said, the twilight stays forever.
It
So
stays forever.
the sun is gone, but the
Okay.
sky is in perfect layers of your orange, yellow, blue, green. That green layer, you know what I'm
That
talking about?
green layer,
That
yeah, dog.
green layer doesn't show often. And when
Mm,
it does,
it's
oh,
special. It's
it's
so crazy.
special.
And then did you see any stars that are peeping through that green and that
Oh,
orange and that
yes.
yellow and
Yeah,
that
and
dark
then driving home
dark
last night
blue?
too is like all Orion's belt was just like very
Oh,
prevalent. And
nice.
then but going to the loo with that green and you see like Venus pop up and it's like
Mm,
bright, just like that
yeah.
bright one. Or it might be Bellatrix. It kind of depends on the rotation. But Bellatrix
Mm,
is one of my favorite stars. It's a very, 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 very bright star. Did you
okay.
know that?
I did not.
Name is Bellatrix.
Bellatrix.
Um,
That's fun.
that's great. I mean, Harry Potter reference, come on.
Of course.
Um,
I'm pretty sure
and
it's
it's a very bright.
before
I
Bellatrix,
mean,
probably some
probably.
ancient Greek or something name.
You know what? I'm gonna just I think of Helen Bohm Carter no matter
Or
what.
no,
When I
was it the names of the constellation are Greek, but the name of the um stars or the planets are
I
Latin,
don't
and
know.
then a lot of the names of the individual stars are actually Arabic.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I feel like as much as I'm such like an astrological like
Oh
hippie,
my
like
gosh.
I'm such a
The
fucking
universe.
poser. I don't know shit. I,
You just need to borrow one of these like astronomy books that the parents gave me way back
I'm
in the
not gonna read
day,
that.
and
Like I'll try
well,
and I'll fall asleep and I'll be like, that's a big
then
word
we'll
that I don't
find you a
understand.
nice podcast about it,
See, that's what I'm talking about. But even then,
or
I'm like,
like
how do I make time for a
an
podcast? I'm
actual
such a little
reputable
bitch.
TikTok channel. Is there such a thing? Oh
You
my
know what?
gosh.
A nice
Are
three
you
minute video
yeah.
is all I need.
No, I'm
Thank
talking
you.
about 20-second snippets. Is it already
Well, that
deteriorated that much that you need
no,
only
I'm
20
not that. I
seconds?
could do a 10-minute long. I
Oh,
could
come
do
on,
a
Brittany.
YouTube video. I mean, I
Come
do
on.
YouTube videos in the morning,
I
for
we
my
we produce
workout.
hour-long episodes, and you can't even last 3 minutes on, astronomy. Come on.
I
We got
know.
this.
Okay,
We
I
got
gotta
this. We
nut
got
up.
this.
I gotta
We
nut
got it.
up. Cause like I will
You are
do
the highest educated Sunderman right now, Brittany.
dude,
You
that's
got
damn
to
right.
do it.
Damn right. Damn right. Who? I'm gonna start barking. I'm the king of the jungle. Roar! I was rewatching Letterkenny in that episode when they're just like no other thing that DMX like and then everyone's like doing rap lines and they're like meow. They're like, see, no other
No.
animal. And
Oh.
Squirrely Dan's like, I'm the king of the jungle, bitch. Oh, it kills me. Squirrely Dan, man.
Squirrely
Last
Dan.
season of
Last
Letterkenny
season of
will
Letterkenny
be
just announced.
released
Oh,
Christmas
no.
Day.
But it just
So we
means they're
gotta
gonna
make
focus
our New
more on
Year's Eve
Shoresy.
plans. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
we
very
do.
true.
We
And
do have to
maybe
make our New
another
Year's Eve
spinoff. Like,
plans.
love Shoresy, but I could totally use whatever the fuck's going on in Glenn's life.
Right?
At Glenn's
If it was a
sexual
Glenn and Skids,
orientation, I'm
if
in.
it's a Glenn and Skids, just like
Glenn and
side
the
quest,
Skids, I would
just like
lose
those
it.
two as like the main storylines. Oh my god, that'd be so good.
Okay, calling Crave, not even Crave TV, Jason Kiso.
Yeah, Jason.
Shout out Jason Kiso. We need
Is
a
it Jared
Glenn.
Kiso or Jason?
You know, we'll go with either Jared or Jason.
Sorry, man.
We
Big fan of your work.
we see your name every time.
Every time. I swear it's Jared.
Oh, you're just amazing. We love you. But we love Glenn and the Skids as well. Honestly, I love every character. I could make an argument for how much I love every single one of them. It's absolutely sick. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Brittany finally got home and got in her celestial space in the head. So I feel a
Yeah.
lot better and I'm a little bouncy and I apologize.
Got the caffeine, got the coffee into
Got
you.
a little
That keeps you
coffee and
the
got a little
coffee grounds
cocktail.
keeping you
Got
grounded.
coffee and
The coffee
cocktail.
grounds keeping you grounded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna keep barking. Oh my god. Absolutely absurd. But
But I mean, you've just done like a full week or 2 weeks?
done a full freaking day, man. I'd be like, yeah, it's been a week, but it's been a day. Like
It's
a
been a day.
24-hour stint that has truly
Okay, well, break it down.
Okay, let me break
Give
it
me that
down for
last
you. If
give
I
me
could
that
wrap
last
this
24
out.
hours.
Okay,
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
drop these lines.
No.
Drop these lines. Yeah,
Couple bars for
absolutely
you.
not.
Go.
I wish I could. I always
Bum,
freeze up. I
bum,
can't do
bum.
it. Yeah,
Mom
yeah. So
spaghetti.
last night, Heilung, life changing,
You saw
powerful.
Heilung. You finally saw Heilung.
I
You saw
lived Heilung. I
Heilung
experienced Heilung.
is
Heilung lives
you.
in me now, forever, rent free in my brain. So here's okay.
Isn't
Get
it
this
a
though.
crazy
Okay,
experience of a show?
holy shit. And first of all, I
Like,
want to like preface this like it it's not the same show every time, right? Or is it? I mean, it is a ritual. So I'm curious as to if it acts
it'll
out the
be
exact same story.
yes, it is for that specific tour is what my understanding is. Like,
Ah,
but each tour is different. They have, I think, 3 albums now. So everybody, if you know, Heilung is like a
Heilung,
pagan,
Heilung,
folktronic, experimental folk band from Denmark that sings Denmark, Icelandic, French, like a little bit of
and
Latin,
they're
some
like from
Gregorian
Denmark,
chant,
Finland, and
Scandinavia,
Germany.
Germany. Yeah.
All these things.
And so they dress up like almost Viking-esque, and then they
With
do a
antlers and
antlers,
face paint.
and they use a lot of acoustic instruments like drums, deer
It's like
hide drums
all
all over the place.
acoustic. It's
Yeah,
pretty
but it
incredible what they
sounds
can do with their voices and these
yeah,
drums and their feet.
and then
And then
her
there's like
voice
an
is just so
army in the
freaking
middle.
magical. Yeah, they literally bring out an army with
They
full
bring out an army,
armors and
and
shields, and
everyone
they
is
reenact a
topless,
battle.
men and women, and
Oh,
they are
yeah.
painted, and it's like the most raw you feel to like experiencing something so into I mean
Isn't
like
it
really the
magnetic?
fact that seriously though like the women being topless I don't know what it did but it made it so normal and like this raw actual how things would be. You know what I mean? Like this why are we not all topless? That's all I'm saying. What are we doing? But
You can
you
blame
know what I mean? Like you
the
kind of just
medieval
put in
monks
this
for that.
place. And
Yeah.
these women are on stage. I mean, they're so vulnerable and they're raw, but this is it. Oh my God, how healing and grounding it was and how intense.
It's
Man,
intense.
okay, I gotta
It's
build
intense.
up to this. I gotta build up to this. Hold
Okay.
on. There's
We've
so much that happened
introduced
before in a way.
yeah, okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
I worked, right? I worked, I think 8 to 4 or 7 to 4, something like that. Worked a day, right? And, no, JK, did
Full?
not work a full day. I worked 10 to 4
Oh,
admin day, JK, I just remembered. But I was selling shit and I was doing things,
yeah.
I was, like, in it, but not on the floor, which felt
Mhm.
very nice, whew, a little break. Um, and and so all day I'm like, "Oh my god, Heilung tonight." Like, I am going to
Heilung.
finally see Heilung. Like, Matthew saw them
Heilung.
at Red Rocks. I haven't
Mhm,
seen
and
them.
in
I have their
Seattle.
album. Like, this oh, you seen them twice? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Um, okay, cool, 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 cool. And so
But I missed
Allison,
them on
back
this
in the
tour. I
day
did not get a ticket. They came through,
okay, okay.
well, they went back to Red Rocks again and I
Ah,
didn't
yes,
go.
yes, 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 yes. So back in the day, my birthday, Allison and I were talking about Heilung, and I was like, I don't really have the money right now. I don't know if I should go. I really want to go. And she's like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
buy your ticket, pay me back whenever. I'm like, okay.
Mhm.
Say less. And
Yeah.
so,
Works for
I
me.
blow all my cash right at my whole summer away. But now I have a
That whole
job, so
mega
I
road
could,
trip
like,
across
actually
country cost
yeah,
money. Go
that
figure.
one that gas and the car and all the things. And so I'm like, "Okay, cool. Allison's got my ticket." This is, like, on my birthday, we're feeling good. So then it's like the day is the day. She's like, "Hey, BT dubs, we've got these 2 other dudes coming with us. One
Oh,
I
hey.
know, and this other one is friends with my brother." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Okay.
This one guy shows up fully dressed in Kiss gear.
What?
I'm like, "Okay." Allison, I'm in my branches, right? I am in a full
Yeah, you
Viking
have a
gear.
full antler,
I look fucking
branches,
incredible. Cannot
and
be vain.
right?
And Allison is in this thorn crown that has, like, red tips and, like, all this moss falling
Damn.
down her back. She looks incredible. We
Damn.
look incredible. And then homeboy shows up ready for a Kiss
Ready for a
concert,
Kiss
and
concert.
the other
"Hi,
guy
I'm
is
Gene
like,
Simmons."
"Hey, I'm Tyler, and I like Heilung." And I'm like, "Sick. You're cool. You're not wearing Kiss
"My
gear.
name's
We're
Tyler, I like to
vibing.
party."
You're wearing the right attire. Let's do
Yeah.
this." So, but on this other guy's cracking me up. He was hilarious, and he was just going off. And I guess someone at the concert was like, "Why are you wearing Kiss stuff?" And he was like, "Why aren't you?" Like, that's the type of guy. So, anyways, Alice and I are in the front seat, and these 2 in the back. I mean, we've got an hour and 45 drive, right? Like, we
Yeah,
gotta go.
that's a
And so
pretty good
we're
drive
that's a pretty good drive.
with
We're going to the
strangers.
loo. So we're going to the Factory. This is a new venue outside of St. Louis in Chesterfield,
Really?
and it's got free parking. It's a nice big parking lot, and the venue is awesome. The acoustic sound is incredible. Whole floor, and then there's an upper balcony. So we were on the general
Okay.
floor, but like you all have good viewing, and then there's a bar side back. I mean, they're like bars. And so but that doesn't matter. I never got a drink. So we are going to the Factory. And I'm like, oh, cool. Like, we don't even have to go through St. Louis. Like, we're just popping around town. And she's like, yeah, 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 yeah. Like, it's we know on the map where this is at. We are not going towards that. At some point, we are going into St. Louis and we're driving around and we're kind of like, what the fuck is happening? So the Cheesecake Factory downtown is now called the Factory.
Oh
And
my
so we
gosh. No.
roll up, Cheesecake Factory.
You roll up to the Cheesecake
And
Factory?
and she's like, "Oh my god, you
Oh
guys,
my gosh.
we are in the wrong." So it's like, "Fuck, fuck, 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 fuck. Where are we? How long? What time is it?" Like, "Oh my god, oh my god." Like,
Yeah,
we were pumping, we were, like, chilling on the way down, like, we got time to kill, we're done with the day, we're vibing. Then it's like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh
no.
my god, oh my
No,
god."
you don't. Oh
We
my
have
god.
26 minutes.
Oh my
We are
god.
going out of town. We need to go. And then it's like 3 different exits to all these different ways. I'm like, "No, it's this one." And I'm, like, looking at the map, but it's like we're all stressed. We take a wrong exit. I'm like, "Oh my god, you guys just added
Mm.
2 minutes." But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Brittany, we
We
know that you're not
arrive.
the greatest to be navigator under stressful situations.
Hey, hey,
Did you
hey,
do okay this time?
hey. In a car, I'm better than on foot when I'm cold and and I'm pissy.
Okay,
And I
just double
figured
checking.
out the north
Do you
button
know
and
north
not
is
my, like
north and
I
south
have
is
gotten
south?
so much better at cardinal directions, Matthew. Like,
Good.
seriously, because so Emily's like, "Hey, can you go to this building? Make sure you go to the west side door." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck." And
Yeah,
then I'm
okay.
driving in it, but I know
North,
north
south,
side, south
east.
side. I live on the
There you
north
go.
side. That's
There you
so
go.
we got a north south way. So perfect. Never eat
Yeah.
soggy waffles. I always say it out loud. It's okay. It's fine. And so I'm like, west side
But
door.
as long as you can orient it, then
I
you can
can
like, okay,
orient it now. So I've like
pom.
figured it out a little bit better. But we are
Good.
driving in St.
Good, good,
Louis.
good,
It's
good,
fucking
good, good,
dark
good.
out. Like,
Yeah,
oh
you
my
don't know
God,
the
what are we
fuck you
doing?
are.
We're
Yeah,
stressed in. We are
yeah,
arriving at
yeah.
7:56. Show starting at 8.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
Brittany, there's probably people waiting outside in line for hours before this show just to get a good
Absolutely.
spot, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But we're like, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
It's
It's
cool,
cool.
it's
There's
cool, it's
probably
cool.
like maybe an
It's
opener. Nah, not how
everything's
they
fine.
roll at
No,
all.
no, 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 no. There's no
No, no, no,
opening
no, no, no.
band.
We get porn star parking. Front row, there's an open spot. We swoop in. And then I like people aren't like really dressed up, but I'm like, I'm gonna wear my branches, right? So
Yeah,
Allison's like, I'm not gonna wear my crown. She's really tall, and then that's like really
yeah,
tall. And she's like, it's just like a lot. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna wear my
but
branches.
for
Well,
you,
I
it's
got
just perfect.
in. People were not getting in with their head stuff because they're bones and they're pointy and they're like real. My branches are plastic. So she's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, are these plat?" And I'm like, "Yeah, squish squish." And so I was the only one with like a headpiece in there, and I'm 5'4"
Really?
with antlers out my head. Like, oh my,
I'm
it's very
surprised they
apparent.
yeah,
Well,
I
they
could
can't
see how they
say,
would
I
do
mean,
it.
like it's a liability. It's like a knife.
Yeah,
So that
yeah,
makes, people with these like gourds or, like the cut, that's a
yeah, they have
liability. That's hard.
full Rams horns
Yeah, like
type
that's
things,
pretty
yeah,
intense. And so, which was cool. I felt pretty cool.
yeah.
Um,
There's a few
Also felt pretty tall.
Viking
Like you can
dudes.
see through them too. So that was really
Yeah.
nice. I think like they're a crowd pleaser. So anyways, we walk in and it's like, okay, where should we go? And we've never concerted together. We should have talked about how we roll, but we didn't. We talked about it afterwards. And I'm like, no, you can bail. Like, don't ever think that you need to stay with me. As long as
Yeah,
you find me at the end of the night, I'm a happy camper.
yeah, and we
Like,
have port and star parking, so
yeah,
I know where
I
we
can
are.
be very, very great alone at a
Yeah.
concert. I'm not even gonna talk to you, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh, yeah, it
Same
doesn't
with a
matter.
movie. I don't
I
need a
don't even wanna
company
look
man.
at you.
Yeah, I just like it for the
I
write
just
down
wanna
and we could
look
talk
for
it.
it and
I
dance
am into this.
and look
So,
forward.
okay, we walk in, do, and I'm like, okay,
Do.
let's go left side. And that's where we did Cascade Equinox. And
Left
I've really
side,
figured out that's the
wrong
best,
side,
like right there,
left
which was
side.
actually honestly the best because that's where like the main drummer with the throat singing was at, constant. I mean, oh my god, it was so good. So we're getting into this, right? We're here. And then like 3 minutes later, we're like, okay, like I think this is, we kind of move forward. Allison's like pushing up. I'm like, okay, this is perfect. And then it goes dark. And then they come out, they're holding hands and they're just walking. And you could hear a pin drop. That place was silent. And then they start saging the entire place and every single person in that band. And they just are walking around and no one is speaking. No one's moving. No one's
No
drinking. No one
cheering,
is doing
no
shit.
whistling,
No,
nothing.
nothing. Encaptured, enraptured, enthralled, and all of that is going on. And then it's like they hit the staff and your heart like restarts and then the lights flash and you're like, oh my God, like you are in it. Like if
You're in it.
I'm ready to join a cult now, like right now, I'm into this. And I didn't move. I moved sideways and forward a little bit. At one point I was like, I need water. Like I am thirsty. I don't have anything, but I didn't move.
Yeah.
We did not drink.
Nobody
Homeboy
would
in the
move.
Kiss, I forget his name. That's why I keep calling Homeboy. Damn it, I don't know. Kiss man.
Gene
Um,
Simmons.
He's so funny. Gene Simmons, basically. He's drinking. And I guess he couldn't find us for an hour. I'm like, bro, I had antlers on. Like, you
Yeah.
definitely could see where I am. Like, there's no way.
Get with the
But
picture.
he was so funny and
No.
hammered by the end of it.
He
But
was
I mean, all three
he
of
wanted to
us
rock and roll all night and
were
party every day.
exactly. And we were here to, you know, Hun, na, 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 na.
Hi-ya, hi, hi-ya.
Oh my gosh. And the whole playing out, and like that it's this whole entire thing that you're wanting to watch everything. You're wanting to see
You're
everything. And like I
just
wish I
it's
kind of
such
had
a
balcony
trance because
seats
you're
to like
literally just staring,
you
like
don't know what's coming like it's
and, like,
just
none of
you're
it's,
like
like, super
watching a
danceable,
play.
but you're just there,
Yeah,
and
and
you're
I'm
a
like
part of it,
bouncing.
though.
It's like when it's like I'm like up and down, but there's no
Yeah.
like I'm not at one point I was like twirling the hands and really
Yeah,
vibe.
getting
And
into
I
it.
had it was cold as hell. And I thought, I'm gonna wear my coat. I don't even care, just chill. Cause I was sleeveless and I knew I'd be cold, but like I was a
Yeah.
little hot. But so I am in branch antlers and a black fur coat. It was a vibe with eyeliner across my eyes from temple to temple, and
Yeah.
then like 3 little dashes under my eye. I looked awesome.
Yeah.
I looked that
You were
if
part
I
of the
could wear
band.
that for the rest of my life, I really would. It's pretty incredible outfit. I mean,
Nothing's stopping you.
nothing's stopping me.
At least for doing a bunch of photo shoots with some of your embroidery work, you could
Yeah,
do that.
that's true. I did
Yeah,
take a
yeah,
naked
yeah,
photo shoot with
yeah.
those antlers in the woods with Cat.
Well, there you go.
But see, that can't be released to the public. No one needs to see that except me. I'll probably frame one.
Yeah, yeah, put it in the
Add it
bathroom.
to the bathroom wall.
Yep.
If anybody doesn't know that, that's kind of like a thing. Everyone should have their own nice boudoir photo of themselves in their own bathroom
Yeah,
and be proud of who you are and the body that you have and just be sexy for once because it's
and
fun.
I need
And
to
also,
update
it's a
mine and get,
conversation
like, some
starter.
nice, like, professional ones because
Yeah, you
I'm getting
should.
good right now.
It'd be really great if you did a little Rocky Horror Picture Show themed.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Get
That'd
some
be
nice
like that corset and those
fishnets and yeah.
fishnets. Oof, that'd be pretty baller, actually.
That would be pretty baller.
Oh my god. Or you could just be like Johnny Bravo. Just like, you know, gotta get that six pack,
No.
get your stomach working.
Oh, I got the six-pack
Hilarious.
now.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Uh-huh. But
But yeah,
anyway,
okay, so Heilung. I
so
mean,
you're wearing a
seriously,
fur coat, you're
I'm wearing a fur
vibing.
coat. I'm vibing. I'm sweating, but I am like so enraptured and content. And at some points, like just this smile comes over my face, just
Yeah.
randomly. I'm like, what am I? This is a Wednesday night. Like, where am I? What am I doing? And I am cool. This is sick.
This is
This
sick.
is in like good crew. Like, we were just having a blast. It was just
That's
so much
so
fun.
nice.
And that
So
everyone
nice.
was into it. And then, like, it'd go for like a dark pause, and Tyler'd be like, I want more. I want more. And it's like, yes, yes, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And then they do something else. And you're like, oh my God, we're in it again. We're in it again. Like, I can't even like, whoa. And then, of course I've been like kind of yapping about it. And then people are asking, well, how's the show? How's the show? And then I show them a video and they're like, oh my God.
That's what you saw?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I keep going through and I'm like, yeah, look, they sacrifice her here. Yeah, this is when they like hang her. Yeah. And then they like bring her back and she's like holding, all these antlers on fire and she's magic. And they're like, uh-huh, uh-huh, yeah. Uh-huh, yeah.
Devil child,
And
devil
they're like,
child, devil
wait, are
child,
they
devil
like
child.
doing that in their
Holy water.
mouths? And I'm like, yes, yes, they speak like this. And they speak in a different
Do you
language.
speak the language of the sword?
Yeah, and they did some stuff in English too. It
Oh,
was
yeah, they
nice.
do some of those chants.
But it was crazy. They come on, they start, they sage, they do the thing, they sage, they do like a thank you ritual with themselves. They
Mhm.
walk out and then at right before they're gonna do that, he goes, thank you. And then they sage themselves and they walk out. Not like there is no hey, we're Heilung. Like when
Nope.
it starts,
Everybody there knows
yeah.
who the fuck they are,
Oh,
knows
oh,
exactly why they are
they know
there.
why they're there. And then,
I
but like how much of that, like I didn't realize how deep it goes. Like there's a whole Heilung mental health subreddit, and it's all about like
huh.
Heilung means healing, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to like
Their Instagram is Amplified History,
yes,
which
correct,
is
correct, correct.
awesome.
It's so
Awesome
awesome.
name.
But I guess like many people have gone through like heroin addiction and like this is the music that gets them out of it. And like
Interesting.
it's yeah, I had no
Because
idea. Allison was kind of explaining this to me and how there's
on the
like this
vinyls, they
whole
have the runes for the lyrics, but then they also have the English translations. So,
oh, I need to read my vinyl then.
oh, you should read the vinyls then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to read the because we
Yeah.
were
Read the
talking
lyrics.
about like the meaning and we were kind of looking it up. But yeah, she really dove into like how they're really into mental or it's just like that's people's pathways. Like that's their go-to
Yeah.
and for healing. And that's so I don't
Which
know
is
why I didn't
crazy.
put that together cuz like I feel it, but like
Yeah.
I you know what I mean? Like how is that healing? But it is grounding and it's so many ways. It's so spiritually connected to whatever you want it to be. Like so versatile. You know. If you know, you
You know, you know.
know.
So you know what's crazy? So I originally saw them from random YouTube, and it was right probably the day that they released their
Is
Lifa
that how
album.
you came to know
Oh, for
them?
sure. It was 2017. So I was still in Lincoln when I
Yes.
first learned about Heilung. And then I watched this whole thing. And I was like, oh my gosh. And
Yeah.
so that video then went viral. And then
Mm.
that's how they got all of their international acclaim right off the bat. So I mean, they basically produced or made this band and then made music, and then within months performed this huge concert that was then filmed, put on YouTube, and then boom, they are an international touring massive
Wow.
cultural band. And that has now started a whole genre of more folk and
Viking style.
Viking, pagan, and other like Eastern European
Yeah.
music that then it's just crazy. And so then I have all of their vinyls and they're fucking sick. They have cool
You have them
etches in
all?
there, like oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Ugh, I need more.
One of them is one of their like 50. They only made 50 of them.
Nice. Do you have
I'm
any
on
of their
top of it.
patches?
I do not,
Hmm.
but
Allison was in the merch line. She didn't see my text, but they did have 2 patches, I guess. They had, like, a dancing girl and then a rune, which would be
yeah,
sick
they
and check.
mhm. I
But
just haven't
anyway,
gotten them. Whenever they come out with new stuff on Bandcamp, I usually save the money for the vinyl because I know
yeah,
it's going to
checks
be.
out.
But yeah,
Oh,
so
that's good.
I took a girl on a first date to a Heilung concert.
You did not.
I did because I had an extra ticket, and I was like, I don't have anybody else, and it was a random Tuesday or Wednesday night, and it's
Yeah,
like, well,
yeah.
hey, so if you want to hang out, like this is what I'm going to do, and I got an extra ticket, so hey, just like, never heard of them before. I'm like, okay, well, this is a
Did she
huge gamble for
survive?
me. Yeah, it's like either you're into this
Yeah.
or you're not. You think I'm so weird. No, but she was into it. She was just like,
Same.
oh my gosh,
Yeah,
what the
people
hell just
like,
happened?
this is
Like,
so
and I'm like,
different than
isn't that
anything we've
so
ever
crazy?
seen.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
people
yeah,
have
yeah, yeah, yeah.
no idea until you're like
Because
and
seeing it
we
live is something
yeah,
different.
and we've heard
Yeah,
so many people too at the show be like, "Oh my god, I've seen every show this tour." They're like
yeah. Oh, for sure.
they're
They go.
following them
Yep. Isn't that
hardcore.
crazy? People follow bands a
People
lot
have the
still all the
money to
time.
do that, like,
Like,
how
there's so many people I met at the Giz shows that went to all of them from that tour,
it's
2023,
so
and then
impressive. Like, what
I
a good supporter.
I knew a good buddy in college that did the,
Hey, good buddy.
Northwestern, mutual internship with me,
Mm.
and he was a Fish guy. So he had gone to
Ah.
over 200 something Fish concerts.
What?
Oh my god. Yeah, he's probably
What?
up in the 300, 400s range right now, which is
Oh
crazy. So he goes and
my
literally
gosh.
just tours and, like, travels with them. And then he's gotten on the Giz train, of course, naturally, because
Naturally.
jam
You
bands
gots
and
to, 'cause they're
yeah, it's
friggin'
the
bomb.
best live bands ever. So
Retweet.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But
So
people
I was
go.
talking to this guy at the shop like today, Joe Sippers,
Yeah.
and we were talking, like, he was like, I heard you showing like this picture of your antlers. Like, what is this about? And I was like, oh, I saw this band. And he was like, I'm into this type of stuff. And I was like, ooh. And he's like, so tell me more. We talked for probably an hour. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just about everything. And he's like, if you ever have, like, I don't know music. And I go, me neither. Like, my brother just sends me stuff. I go, I'm really into like, once you get in the algorithm, like, I'm into these Latvian chicks. I'm into these like
Yeah.
all Europeans and
Oh my
weird
gosh.
shit.
I
And he's
showed all of these. Like, sorry, you go, you
yes,
go,
no,
you go.
you showed me all of these like one-off little like what are, and I'm like, oh my God, I love this. Like, if that's the thing, I'm not gonna try to work for it. Like, I can't find new music unless it pops up for me. It's just the way my life works. And I don't listen to
I
that
have
much
to
music unless
actively do some
yeah,
work in
you
order to dig and
actually just
find
like,
all
and
this
I
stuff.
really appreciate the results that I can,
You're
claim on those.
welcome.
They're amazing. And so, yeah, that's where Tautomitis came, and that's where Heilung came. So, yeah, I'm like, no, it's my brother, blah, blah, blah. And so we're talking about Heilung, and he's like, I'm going to download all this right now. I'm like, hell freaking yeah. And I'm showing him videos, and he's like, more and more,
Yeah.
more,
Like,
more
oh
into
my
this. Like,
gosh. Oh
he's
my
like, oh
gosh.
my God. I'm like, how
Gimme,
did I
gimme, gimme,
miss
gimme,
this?
gimme.
What the fuck? And I'm like, yes, dude, yes, dude. And so, and then I go, okay, slight plug, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. And he's like, I've never heard of them either. I was like, dude, I'm gonna change your life.
Yeah.
Like, Heilung and King Giz,
I'm
you are
sorry about your
like
brain.
next
It
up.
shall be melted.
Yeah. And then you're gonna listen to Dirtwire, and I see them next week. So
There you
done.
go.
Like, we're just hitting
I'm just now
shows.
getting targeted ads for their January show here in Seattle, so I'm
Go,
probably gonna
Matthew.
have to get there.
Have you
Yep.
seen them? You've seen them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
a few times.
Yeah. Yeah. God, they just keep getting better.
They keep getting better. They
They
keep getting better
released that
because like
recap from Cascade Equinox.
yeah,
Beauty.
because now their crowds are huge. I've seen them in like on a Tuesday in
Yeah.
Nectar Lounge.
But the thing
Like
is they still
they're
play those in Colorado. Like, I guess
yeah,
they're always in Durango, just vibing,
yep,
small shows. Like, they're
yep.
just homies. And then these
They
big
are
shows, that's where they like bring these people in. And they just like to like trip and all the national parks and play music, and they record
so
these. They're
great.
so dope. And they play so many instruments. The thing is about these bands that we like is we love the instruments.
The instruments,
Like, as
like
much I
so.
do love EDM. I'm
We
not
love
gonna
our
lie.
EDM.
Love
Like, I
EDM.
will go and be able to dance
Yes.
consistently for 8 hours.
Yes.
That is what I want in
Yes.
terms of, like, a show,
Yes.
for that. But then
Yes.
oh, hey,
Oh, hey, what?
we have a guest
We
visitor.
have a guest. Who
We
is
do.
it? Who
We
has
do
a
have a
key to your
guest.
apartment? Is this just a
Nobody
rando
does.
coming in?
No.
Is it Yerd?
We got Yurt.
What's
We
up,
have
dog?
Mr. Fiance Extraordinaire himself over for a
Yerd.
jam sesh.
Over for a jam sesh.
Wow,
With
you
what?
are right on time. Exactly
Oh,
what he
it's
said he was
Jordan.
gonna
He's
do.
punctual. Yes, that man is good.
Yeah, I know. It's just
That's
kinda
what he
crazy.
does.
All right,
That's
here,
what he does.
let me change the, audio output so he can hear you, and so, let me get this.
Yeah. He just goes
All
straight to the
right,
freezer. Where's the
I don't
booze?
even know
Where's
if
the
I can.
booze? Can you just pull out your
Booze is
headphones?
back over there. Oh, yeah, that might work. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
No.
Hello? Nah.
But
You
anyway.
might have to plug your speakies. Well,
So
sorry. I was talking to mom and then I like took too much time. I apologize.
I know
Fuck
my
you,
water pressure
Jared.
does sucks. No, he was complaining about my water pressure.
Oh, okay. I thought
It
you said
really is
fuck you,
bad.
Brittany.
Yeah, it only does the
I
small
love
things.
Brittany.
So,
Oh,
um,
Jordan's getting married on
Jordan is
420.
getting married on 420 next year. We just RSVP'd to his thing.
Yeah, my
Look at that
invite
sick
still hasn't
Odessa shirt.
come. Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh. Was that new,
Ooh.
like that secret drop?
That's that new.
No. Their show. Okay.
It's your
They
new
had
show.
a
Yeah.
secret drop. You know. Yeah. Yeah. You didn't get the text.
No.
Are you not on the text list,
No, I
dude?
get
What
out
the
of those
hell?
as soon as possible. I don't want random artists texting me all the time.
But it's your
No,
cousin-in-law.
you don't.
Yeah, but he
LOL.
might be at the wedding, but
Mm.
Let me
Fun, fun, fun.
think.
Well, Man, here, if we can pause this for a second and I can change some audio stuff, maybe that'll work. Let me
Maybe.
try that.
Okay.
Let me pause.
You're going to have
All
a jam
right.
sesh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Jared's over. Let's just wrap it up. We'll do a short little like Heilung. Brittany's obsessed, and the whole world needs to look up Heilung now. That's
Heilung.
my
Heilung. Heilung.
Heilung.
Heilung. Heilung.
Like
Check out their
me right
Loofah
now.
album, their concert, their full concert on YouTube's.
Oh my gosh, you guys just watch them, feel
And
them, be
whenever
them.
they go to go and have a tour,
Go.
fucking go.
Just
Just
go.
just go.
$60 a ticket. Calm down.
It's nothing
Go. It's
for an
nothing.
international
Nothing
band like
for
that.
the most influential night of your life. I am truly inspired by Amplified History. Oh, blessed be.
All right.
All right.
Well,
So
we'll
yeah,
wrap it
it's a
up here.
little ciao ciao for now.
Ciao, ciao for now.